It is impossible to know who first reached the dreamscape. Thousands now claim they were the first to open it, each insisting they possessed knowledge hidden from ordinary dreamers. What we know is this: reports of unusually vivid lucid dreams began rising across the world. At first they were dismissed as coincidence, stress, or mass suggestion. Then the details began to match. The same barren landscapes, the same impossible distances, the same familiar places appearing where they should not exist. Within months, private companies, universities, and government programs had begun studying the phenomenon. The following are some of the notable recorded accounts of the dreamscape before encounters with beings that inhabit it.
It felt like the mattress opened beneath me, and I was sinking deeper and deeper. The descent went on for so long, I stopped trying to wake up. I remember thinking I had died, and this was the part where the brain slowly shuts itself off. Then it stopped. I was standing in a desert made of grey dust. There was only silence and a barren wasteland all around me.
I found myself floating through a vast, deserted landscape. For miles all around me were just rocks, sand, emptiness. I didn't have a sense of time or any way to track it, but it must have been hours until I started to drift back to reality. And then I saw a silhouette in the distance, a familiar outline. This pulled me back in, and I went towards it. As I was getting closer, the shape started to take a clearer form. It reminded me of my grandparents' house that I used to go in summer as a kid.
Every time I go back, the dream changes. I dive back in to relive the happiest memories. I am not fooled by the crude copies of my long-gone parents, or the cafe I used to spend hours at with my friends after school. But each time, I find myself staying longer than before.
Private companies and government-backed research groups began collecting accounts from thousands of dreamers. At first, the reports focused on geography, the dead plains, the memory structures, the impossible distance between locations. Then a second pattern emerged. Dreamers began reporting brief encounters with figures inside the dreamscape. Most appeared at a distance. Some resembled people the subject knew. Others had no stable shape at all. Because most research facilities remain closed to the public, it is unknown what methods were used to push subjects deeper. What is clear is that deeper dives produced more frequent contact, and the beings seemed to become more accurate with every encounter. Entry from Dr. Ananis's journal. Most dreamers report silhouettes at extreme distances. They are often mistaken for trees, poles, or ruins until they move. Subject 19 described one standing on a ridge for 6 consecutive dives. Each time it appeared closer, though the subject insisted they never walked toward it. Since he first reported seeing the silhouettes, he spent all his time between dives, drawing what he saw. On the 7th dive, the subject never woke up. The early dreamers believed they were exploring their own minds, until the encounters changed that. Something inside the dreamscape recognizes us, studies us, and learns how to wear the shapes we trust.